Get ready, crypto fans. We're diving headfirst into the explosive IPO of Gemini, backed by a massive Nasdaq investment. Then, we've got the latest on the $3 billion Gemini valuation and how they're boosting their IPO price. Plus, we'll break down the exciting new partnership between Nasdaq and Gemini that's changing the game. Don't miss a second of this crypto revolution. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Gemini's IPO is soaring towards a massive $3 billion valuation, and they've just supercharged their offering to $433 million. This isn't just any crypto listing. It's a landmark moment with Nasdaq investing a cool $50 million directly into the exchange ahead of its public debut on the Nasdaq Global Select Market under the ticker GEMI. The Winklevoss Twins exchange is now targeting a price range of $24 to $26 per share, a significant bump from its initial $17.19 estimate, signaling incredible investor confidence in the burgeoning crypto space. Gemini is set to offer 16.67 million shares, potentially reaching a market value of up to $3.08 billion. This strategic move by Nasdaq isn't just about capital. It's a deep integration, granting Gemini access to Nasdaq's Calypso trade management system and embedding Gemini's custodial and staking services into Nasdaq's own offerings. This partnership is a clear signal of Wall Street's increasing embrace of digital assets, especially as Nasdaq itself has proposed trading tokenized securities. While Gemini has faced regulatory hurdles, including a $37 million fine last year, it has since rebranded as a compliance-first exchange, securing FedRAMP High authorization and ISO/IEC 27001 certification, and adhering to GDPR standards. This focus on regulatory credibility is paramount for institutional adoption. Financially, Gemini reported $68.61 million in revenue for the first half of the year, though it saw a net loss of $282.5 million. However, trading volume surged by nearly 50% year-over-year to $24.8 billion, showcasing robust investor activity. Gemini's IPO follows a string of successful public debuts from crypto giants like Coinbase, Bullish, and Circle, and with Kraken also eyeing a significant raise, the institutional crypto exchange sector is hotter than ever. Gemini is also making its IPO accessible through partnerships with Robinhood, Webull, Moomoo, and SoFi Invest, aiming for broad retail participation. The crypto community is buzzing with excitement over Gemini's strong valuation and Nasdaq's strategic investment, viewing it as a major validation for the digital asset industry. Analysts are watching closely to see if Gemini can replicate the success of recent crypto IPOs and solidify its position as a leading, compliant player. This is more than just a stock listing. It's a fusion of traditional finance and the future of digital assets. Prepare for the next wave of innovation as we explore how Gemini's Nasdaq partnership is paving the way for tokenized securities. Gemini has officially bumped up its IPO price range to between $24 and $26 per share, a significant leap from its initial $17.19 target, as it gears up for its Nasdaq debut this Friday under the ticker GEMI. This exciting price revision comes hot on the heels of Nasdaq's commitment to invest $50 million in Gemini through a private placement at the IPO price, forging a strategic partnership that goes beyond just capital. The exchange plans to float 16,666,667 common shares, with underwriters having the option to purchase additional shares. At the proposed $25 per share price point, Gemini is poised for a valuation of around $3 billion. Gemini's dual-class share structure means founders and affiliates will retain substantial voting power post-IPO. The company anticipates raising approximately $432.5 million, potentially reaching $443.2 million if all options are exercised. This move highlights strong investor demand and Gemini's strategic positioning in the market. This valuation and increased IPO price reflect growing confidence in the crypto sector's public market potential. Keep watching as we uncover how this Nasdaq investment is set to redefine institutional crypto services. The Winklevoss twins crypto exchange, Gemini, is making waves by significantly boosting its IPO price range to $24.26 per share, up from the earlier $17.19 target, as it eyes a Friday public listing. In a major endorsement, exchange giant Nasdaq has agreed to purchase $50 million worth of Gemini shares in a private placement, aligning with the final IPO price. This strategic move comes as crypto-native companies increasingly seek public listings under a more favorable regulatory climate. Gemini's IPO follows closely behind those of rival exchange bullish and stablecoin issuer Circle. At the higher end of its new range, Gemini aims to raise over $430 million, projecting a valuation of approximately $3.1 billion. The stock will be listed on the Nasdaq Global Select Market under the ticker symbol GEMI, with Goldman Sachs, Citigroup, Morgan Stanley, and Cantor serving as lead underwriters. The market is reacting positively to Gemini's enhanced valuation and Nasdaq's direct investment, seeing it as a sign of maturity and mainstream acceptance for the crypto industry. Stay tuned to see how Gemini's compliance-first strategy is attracting major Wall Street players. Gemini Crypto Exchange is setting its sights higher, increasing its IPO target to an impressive $433.3 million after experiencing robust investor demand, which also prompted a hike in its share price range to $24.26 from the initial $17.19. Founded in 2014 by Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss, Gemini is slated to trade on the Nasdaq Global Select Market as GEMI, now targeting a valuation of around $3.1 billion, a significant jump from its earlier $2.22 billion projection. A key development is Nasdaq's $50 million private placement investment, underscoring institutional confidence and paving the way for a strategic partnership where Nasdaq clients gain access to Gemini's custody and staking services, while Gemini integrates Nasdaq's Calypso platform. This collaboration is a critical step in merging traditional finance with crypto infrastructure, lending much-needed credibility to the digital asset space. Gemini's appeal is heavily rooted in its institutional client base, which accounts for 87% of its trading activity, and saw a 60% year-over-year surge in volume to $21.5 billion in Q2 2025. Despite a 0.23% market share, Gemini ranks fourth in exchange rankings due to its focus on security-conscious institutional clients. Gemini's compliance-first approach, including its MiCA license for EU operations and the favorable regulatory environment under President Trump's Genius Act for stablecoins, has been instrumental. After settling a $5 million CFTC fine, Gemini has built trust with institutional investors. Uniquely, Gemini is reserving up to 30% of its IPO shares for retail traders via platforms like Robinhood and SoFi, alongside 10% for longtime users and employees, fostering broad ownership. This strategy follows successful crypto IPOs from Circle and Bullish, demonstrating strong market appetite. Despite a net loss of $282.5 million in the first half of 2025, Gemini's strategic positioning, regulatory compliance, and institutional focus have captivated investors. It's poised to become the third publicly traded U.S. crypto exchange, marking another milestone in mainstream acceptance. The crypto industry is clearly transitioning towards legitimacy, with Gemini's approach leading the charge. Will this IPO signal a new era of mainstream crypto adoption? Next, we're diving deep into the groundbreaking developments in AI-driven legal tech that could change everything. And that's a wrap on today's Crypto Lightning Round. Gemini's IPO is booming with a $3 billion valuation and a massive Nasdaq investment. We saw Gemini boost its IPO price range significantly, signaling huge investor confidence. Plus, the strategic partnership between Nasdaq and Gemini is set to revolutionize crypto integration. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to ChatGPT Insights for all your crypto and AI news, ring the notification bell so you never miss an update, and drop a comment below telling us your thoughts on Gemini's IPO. Follow us on all social platforms for more exclusive content.